How do you see this reconciliation process with Pakistan? And, Padma was saying, how do we know Pakistan isn't fomenting trouble or China isn't? It would suit them perfectly. Their aim would be to drive a deeper wedge between New Delhi and Dhaka.
Okay. So I have to unpack a few things. First of all, Ms. Padma was saying that the Secretary General of Jamaat has said that Bangladesh is still a province of Pakistan. This is not factually correct. What he was referring to was that Bangladesh has become subservient to India. Yes, it is true that without India's help, Bangladesh might not have gotten its independence. Might not have. I'm not sure if that is the case. I mean, no one knows with certainty.
We can't rewrite history now. We can't rewrite history, Mr. Ishraq.
No, there are lots of facts.
Our army went to war for the birth of your country. I think we should respect the 71 heroes. I would find it very problematic to allow you to say that. While I believe in a democratic space, the images you see on your screen is the surrender of the Pakistan army to the Indian army. 93,000 prisoners of war were taken from Pakistan. If this war had not been fought by my country's military, your country would simply not exist today. I just cannot allow the erasure of this history.
I think the freedom fighters in my country would object to the idea that without India's help, that is the decisive factor. So if you say that India was the decisive factor in Bangladesh's independence from Pakistan, I think they would object to that. I'm only referring to that. I'm not saying.
I think East Pakistan would still exist and Bangladesh would not. It's quite clear.
Okay, I have to agree to disagree here because I'm not.
All right.
I'm saying one of the possibilities, but there might be other possibilities.
I'm just saying it's a disservice both to those who fought for your country's birth, but it's a big disservice to our country's army because it was not our war and we still fought it and we went to war and we enabled the birth of your country. So I think that acknowledgement, whatever other differences you may have with us today, I think that acknowledgement, and to not have that acknowledgement, is a complete rewriting of history and a complete disrespect to men who went to war for Bangladesh. I think we'd be calling it East Pakistan today if 1971 hadn't happened.
Look, there are two things here. First one is I'm not saying that Indian army did not play any role. My point is whether its role was the decisive factor. So that is a debate. I think
I don't think it's a debate with respect.